Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Antonio Missions and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. The Dodgers are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Brock Stewart, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Alexi Rodriguez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. From the stretch.
First pitch, 7:06.
0-1, here it comes.
Hey. I got to count 0-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Castaneda backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 set.
The third base.
Digging in, Salvatore Francisco comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Jeff Hoffman will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
Digging in, Greg Castaneda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard. Foul. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Fernandez has had a great season to this point, and heading into today, he's received the most all-star votes among shortstops in the league.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor, first at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Whoa, this is off the third base bag. Scooped up, and he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had two bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
The third baseman.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
In now, Robert Shin, swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Yeah. First contact.
Into the box, Dan Hershiser, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Stepping in now, Theodore Nam. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Braun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Braun, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
So now to the plate, Ezra Asensio, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Castaneda backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in, Sam Travis. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Barnes.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Standing in now, Brock Stewart. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now in the box, Greg Castaneda.
Castaneda.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the whole first single.
Shortstop, Manny Fernandez.
To the plate now, Manny Fernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-0. Into the box, Christian Arroyo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Hit in the air to left field. Hershiser has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting it.
Stepping in, Christopher Kershaw. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's set. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. And there's their first hit of the game.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Alexi Rodriguez.
Striding in once again, Alexi Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Chris Taylor.
The center fielder,
First offering on its way.
Taylor.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And he's safe. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
At At the plate now, Robert Shin, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Taylor leads off second with nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So striding in, Dan Hershiser. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Liner towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
At the plate, Theodore Nam, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Fernandez is there, 2 gone. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Fernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 3-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Dino Fernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Francisco.
Stepping in now, Salvatore Francisco. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Nam has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Brock Stewart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
So now to the plate, Greg Castaneda, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Into the box now, Manny Fernandez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Braun giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Ezra Asensio. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Settling in now, Sam Travis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Christian Arroyo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. The pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Plate, Robert Shin, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Hammers it to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
In now, Alex Verdugo. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Dan Hershiser. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding in, Theodore Nam. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 5 innings complete, and the lead is now 5-0. Into the box now, Christopher Kershaw will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fouled straight back. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Benny Shipman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Castaneda calls for it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Runner at first following the error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Alexi Rodriguez. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Nam over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Dino Fernandez. From the stretch. 2 out with the man at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. On the ground to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rich Lau enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 25, Rich Lau.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fernandez is right there, one down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Standing in, Brock Stewart getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Greg Castaneda. Into right field, that's a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now batting, Manny Fernandez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Robert Shin.
At the plate, Robert Shin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. Two away. The relay, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 7-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ryan Braun.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
0-1 the count. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
Now a flare out toward right center. Verdugo's on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they get off the Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
To the plate now, Sam Travis, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Christian Arroyo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Into the box now, Christopher Kershaw. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Dodgers lead it 7-1. Shelby Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Dan Hershiser, pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. In now, Theodore Nam. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's down to 3rd. He's got it to 2nd for 1. On to 1st as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Cody Hendrickson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Cody Hendrickson.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Alexi Rodriguez. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hendrickson, a 25-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a curveball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And now Salvatore Francisco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Again, another foul ball. Slow roller down the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good play.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So here's Austin Barnes. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez is there to put it away for out number 1. Buddy McGee will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Dodgers, number 6, Buddy McGee.
Here's a pop-up now. Travis in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Greg Castaneda. He singled his last time up. Miller gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. Scooped up. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. Oklahoma's out in front here, 7-1. Yimi Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
63, Yimi Garcia.
Digging in, Ezra Asensio. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and a strike to count. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Ezra Asensio becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Standing in now, Sam Travis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Christian Arroyo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Christopher Kershaw, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Travis ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores, and the deficit now stands at 5. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Oklahoma City Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brock Stewart takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Missions, 2 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.